Let's go cut that out, Joe. What's up, guys? How you doing today? And welcome to another episode of Just Doing Tools. Well, I got your attention. Like, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications because I'm sorry, I was going to say Saturday, but I meant to say Friday. Gets a little crazy around here. We've been doing a lot of live shows, free tools, having a lot of fun. And if you're in the area, you stop by, what do? We put you in a hot seat. That was fun.
It was.
Fun, right?
Yeah.
I had a good time doing it.
A lot of our customers are unsuspecting when they walk in.
Well, Joe, it's funny because like a lot of the guys that are walking in for the very first time, they never been here and they walk in and I'm like, dude, let's go sit down.
Yeah. And
it's fun. It's fun. I like getting people. I love getting people caught on their heels.
But it's also a good way to meet our customers.
It really is. It really is. Okay. Let's talk about tools, Joe. This is our mellow day talking about tools. And here at Jersey Discount, we give you the D's for discount. And I got a really good deal. And I had to buy. And if you watched our TikTok and our probably YouTube short, we got a few pallets on Friday. And on one of the pallets was ear hose, 50-foot ear hose from Steelman. This is a good hose too. And it's not made in Taiwan or China. Okay? Leave in the comments below where you think it's made. I'm not going to tell you. Anyway, 50-foot hose. Normally you go online, you find these for... Listen, you walk in your tool truck, you're going to pay $50, $60 for a decent rubber hose these days. I went online and checked. This hose is and that's like everybody has to go like compare to Amazon because Jeff Bezos needs a bigger boat, Joe.
True story.
I got to pay for rent, but I mean Jeff Bezos needs a bigger boat. What's more important, Joe?
I think Jeff Bezos'
boat. Of course it is.
I mean, I'm not even going to start.
Dude, it's very important. Jeff Bezos has enough boat. Me, I got a rowboat. Jeff's got a slightly bigger boat. All right, listen, I don't want to talk about Jeff Bezos because he's probably watching. So Jeff Bezos selling this hose for $41. I think $41.95, which is a pretty good price, right?
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to charge you $50. But I'm going to give you two hoses. Now that's a deal.
That is a deal.
That's a deal. So we're going to give you two hoses for $50. Do the math. I just saved you some money. And again, guys, it's about putting money back in your pocket for your family. Not some big corporate conglomerate, right? People losing sight of the fact of that, I mean, let's worry about us. We just got these in. Now, we had these in the past. We did the 5-inch ones, Joe. And everybody wanted, and I thought I'd be smart and get the soft jaws made for... I figured most guys have a 6-inch vise, but some guys have a smaller vise. Let's get them done in 5 inches and make everybody happy. And we sold a lot of them. But people kept on asking for a bigger set of soft jaws, 6 inches. So we carry the full set of 6-inch soft jaws. You can check it out in the beautiful Wilton vise over here. And it looks good with the black and the green. People like green, Joe. And these are $15. Available on the app, the website. Call the store, walk in the door, whatever you have to do. Okay? Got our name right under too. Because I'm all about, it's all about the name and the brand. Right, Joe?
Right.
That's what they say. It's all about the name and the brand. So soft drawers are in stock. We just got a fresh load in, and we got a lot of them. I think we got like 500 sets, or something like that. So don't be shy. Give them a try. These went absolutely bonkers. This is a hood strut tool. They've been out for a million years, and everybody has one, everybody buys one. But what we did at JDTCo is instead of putting a no tag on it, or a little flimsy piece of plastic tag that's going to break off the first week of use, what I got done is I had these custom made, these beautiful, what do you call this, Joe? Tag?
Tag, yeah.
Banner?
I would call it keychain tag.
Keychain tag? And when I put on there, it says remove before closing and sell them a new strut. Because a lot of times we forget that, the customer has a problem, and instead of putting a Band-Aid on it, Let's fix it for him properly and charge him. And when we charge him, we can make money for ourselves or our boss. If you're a boss and you have a couple mechanics in the shop, you know what? Buy one for each of your guys. Every time he puts us on a car, he will remember to maybe sell the customer a strut or two. And that's extra profit back to the boss. Right, Joe?
Right.
Or if you own your own shop, sometimes you forget the details. But with this, you're not going to forget it. And let me tell you something. We sold a lot. I mean, an obscene amount of these, which is pretty impressive. But I put them on my truck. And even on my truck, they were flying out the door. You know, so I mean, like, I was, oh my God, that's an awesome idea. And you're not breaking this off. You could tow a trailer with this thing. It's trust me.
Pretty heavy duty.
It's heavy duty, Joe.
Yeah.
It's heavy duty.
Like the plastic ones, they just rip off.
Yes.
That's not going anywhere.
Now you could do a chin up off this thing. And this is $13.95. And I gave you a great price on a more heavier duty piece. It's got our name on it, just in case you want to see it. It's got my logo on it. I love my logo. Okay. That's a nice piece. $13.95. We got plenty in stock. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that. We had a lot in stock, and we have more on order, and hopefully they're going to be here sooner than later. Now, we've all seen automatic wire strippers. This style's been out for a long time, and normally you probably see it in the yellow and blue, and it's made by, I mean, Tool Aid was I think the first with it, and they relabeled it for Mako and everybody else, probably Snapon too. I don't even know. But I found them, and what I did is I didn't want to get the same color because everybody would be like, "Oh, they're Tool Aid." These are made for the Italian market, and it's got Italy right on here. Joe, I'm gonna need my glasses for this one, Joe. Hang on. But they're gonna want to see this because I thought this was pretty cool. It's got a U.S. patent on it, but if you look right there, it's made for the Italian market, which I thought was pretty cool. Being that we're Italian. I had a little, not a falling out, but they labeled them for us, but I think they could have put a bigger label, Joe, don't you?
Yeah, I think so.
I think the second generation is going to have the bigger label, because I kind of raised the ruckus. I was like, hey, guys, you have all this spot here to put my label on here, my logo, and you shortchanged me. So they're like, I'm sorry, Mr. Morello, we take care of you. In an Italian accent, Joe, they did it.
No. I mean, that was pretty good.
Oh, Joe, I'm Italian. I'm Italian, Joe. So yeah, so these are $20 on the app, website, walk in the store, and they're really nice. And I like the color better than the baby yellow and blue, right? This is definitely a little more vibrant and a little more 2000s, not 1970. And sometimes it's just a little change, little difference, and it makes a little snazzier. Okay. Now, all the big rage these days is RIDICK fasteners, bits. You've heard of them, Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, like, it's technology that's been out for years, and when I was, working. I'm
just gonna move these out of the way. Right?
Okay, yeah, it's fine. I finally got my hex ones in. These are standard and metric to work on. I don't like that this isn't staying there, Joe. I need a magnet. I need a magnet, Joe.
Put these soft draws behind it.
Oh, there you go. Perfect. Okay.
Dual purpose.
Dual purpose. So here we have a quick little demo. And this is an Allen key that her hole's blowed out, Joe. Her hole's blowed out.
No good.
When your hole's blowed out, it's no good, Joe. Again, here's a perfectly good hex right here. Here's one with its hole blowed out. And full engagement here, or right here, full engagement. The tighter it is, the more you pull, the more it's going to engage. You go to put your hex in here, it's going to spin, spin, spin. There's nothing to grab. It's absolutely round and blowed out. So with these, they got that little miracle twist on there. And not only will it work in the regular one that's full engagement. Okay, you put it in a round one, and the more round it is, the tighter you pull, the tighter it's going to get. It's going to come right out. This thing's a work of art, and these are ours with our logo on them, our name. Joe, give me a little overhead smoke shot. I think I got it lined up pretty good there. Okay, got our logo on here. And I'm very proud of these. And these are $89 for a full set. I believe it goes from 1.5 millimeter eighth inch up to 13, 14 millimeter 3/4. So every size you have that you're going to need is right here. And I'm sure it's a lot less than the other guys with that. I don't even want to say it, but it's a better deal. So yeah, JDTCo, listen, we see how the market's reacting. We see new tools coming out. We're going to bring them to you. We'll find them, right, Joe? We can find them.
Yeah.
It's funny. There's a guy on my tool page advertised a set of Mac tool plastic hose clamp pliers, right angle. And we sell this for $15. And we sell a lot of these, right? And the regular ones too. These are $14. The straights, these are the regulars. Now guys, let me let you in on a little secret, because sometimes people don't think about the obvious or the truth. They get sidetracked. There's one factory in the world that makes these. There's one, okay? There's not 100. There's not one in America. There's not one. There's a factory in China that makes every one of these for everybody. When they run out of red resin, they switch to blue. When they run out of blue, they switch to yellow. When they run out of yellow, they switch to green. Okay? That's just the way business is. I mean, so if you're a Mac guy, rolls up to your truck, if you're a Mac guy, rolls up to your shop with these on a truck, and he's asking for $41.99, Joe. $41.99. It came out of the same factory as mine that I'm selling for $15. So, trust me, I'm making money on these. But think about, I bought 1,000 pairs. Think about how many Mac Tools buys, 5,000, 10,000 pairs. How much do you think they're paying for these? $2? $3? So that money, $41.99, goes right in doesn't go to tool truck. The tool truck's making 36% across the board. 40, well, you should make 40 if it's on a Mac truck. Snapon's 36. But like, that's the corporate greed out there. You know, he's not giving, the guy in the office is the guy making the money. He's the guy with the Lamborghini. He's the guy with the lake house. Not the guy driving to your shop, sweating out, putting diesel fuel in his truck that morning. He's not getting rich. Well,
What's up, guys? Joe here in our temporary receiving department. We got a lot of boxes here, a lot of good deals coming your way. But I just wanted to quickly share a piece of scripture with you that, really changed my life and really explains what God has done for me. And it's in Ezekiel chapter 36, verse 26. And it says, I will give you a new heart and put a new spirit in you. I will remove from you your heart of stone and give you a heart of flesh. And this is really what God did for me. And I know that what he wants to do it for all of us. For a long time, I rejected God until life brought me down to my knees. I got so depressed that I felt like life wasn't worth living. And then on top of that, my mom was diagnosed with brain cancer. So after her brain surgery, I started driving to her to church, and I slowly started to pay attention to what was being preached and that transformational love that God gives us. And, I suddenly realized that healing for my mom was turning into healing for myself. I can confidently say that I wouldn't be here working at JDTCo if I didn't spend pretty much the entire pandemic locking myself in the church, restoring my relationship with God, learning the truth about Jesus, and allowing the Holy Spirit to transform my life. So consider myself a miracle. I consider myself saved and lucky to be saved and lucky to understand and know that God loves me. And I know that he loves all of you too, and I love you guys too. So if you're struggling with something and you feel like you're at the end of your rope, don't give up. Turn to God. He wants to fix that for you. So I hope you guys stay blessed, and I'll talk to you soon. I didn't know that was the percentage of like what these corporate tool trucks make, 36 to 40%. It's not even worth it.
I know, but how much is the guy the guy who's sitting behind a desk writing checks? How much is he making on these? Think about it. He's paying $2, $3 for them. They're getting rich, not your tool dealer. Straight 14, angle 15. It's a good deal. I think we do a package deal too for $28 for 2 of them, right?
Yeah.
It's good to have. Put them in your box, and I know you love your local dealer. We love them too. But guys, things are changing out there. We're gonna have to be a little more thrifty. Me and you. Think about the extra $25 in your pocket that week. Maybe you can buy a dozen eggs. I think eggs are coming down now, Joe.
For now.
Until something else pops up, Joe. Okay, here at Jersey Discount Tool, we give you the D, and the D is always for discount. I'm ready to give these guys the C too. That's for closeout. I got a bunch of these in. These are the Estwing.
Yes, sir.
3-piece pouches, zippered. These are nice. And if you're a mechanic, this might not be for you, but if you're an HVAC guy, a plumber, an electrician, keep all your stuff in here. Actually, my nephew, Phil, who's an electrician, was in here Saturday. He's like, hey, Uncle Nick, I'm taking a set of these bags. Phil takes a lot of stuff, right?
Yeah.
He
earns it.
Oh, Phil's a hard worker. But yeah, so we have these. We just got these in, and I didn't get that many of them because I didn't know if they're going to be. I didn't know what the quality was going to be, and I'm totally impressed with them. And these are $16. We posted these today, so if you need them around the house, I said HVAC, right, Joe?
Yeah.
Mechanic, maybe not so much.
I see a lot of use in the video music world too.
Real? Oh, for cables and stuff like that?
For cables and little adapters and stuff like that. Yeah.
See? That's not bad, Joe. You can mark on there too, whatever you need.
A lot of people walk in and they think it's like a shop just for mechanics or HVAC and stuff, but we have our buddy Goomer comes in, he works in theater.
Yes.
So tools can be used across the board.
Oh yeah, hey,
There's
listen,
a lot of cool stuff in here.
even if you're a homeowner, we have homeowner tools here.
Yeah.
And if you have to take your handle off your refrigerator, how are you going to do it? You're going to need a Torx, a hex, an Allen key. We have all that stuff here too. This is an actual store. We love people that come in here like to walk in, right, Joe?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's that Snap-on thinks the average mechanic is that stupid, or they're just really believe the fact that these guys will buy anything that's jammed down their throat. The Snap-on guy is going to walk into your shop or come out to the truck. He's going to show you the nickel test. You ever heard of nickel test, Joe?
No.
The nickel test. And what the nickel test is they have this new pair of pliers that will pick up a nickel. Oh my God. Because Joe, listen to me. The biggest problem in the automotive industry right now is picking up nickels. Did you know that?
No.
What are you talking about? They sell a pair of pliers just for picking up nickels. And I don't know because I don't buy Snap-on tools, but leave in the comments below how much the pair of nickel pliers cost. I'm sure your dealer has seen, you've seen the nickel test. So I just grabbed some random pliers around the shop, and these are the Nipbex 8-inch. Let's see if the Nipbex pliers will pick up the nickel. Okay, right there. It picked the nickel up. You know what? Listen, here's my pliers. Let's see if these work.
First shot.
These are the JDTCo 6-in-1 pliers for $25. It'll do everything, even pick up a nickel. So anytime you're in your shop, you see a nickel on the floor, make sure you grab your JDTCo. Look, I can even let go of them. Could you do that with the Snap-on pliers? Joe, is that incredible?
That's really cool. But can I?
Could you interject, Joe?
Can I?
You have a question about the nickel picker-upper?
Well, I have a question about the nickel test in general. Well, it's more of a skeptic thought.
Go, Joe.
Could Snap-on have picked a coin with a bigger lip? Like nickels have the thickest lip out of all the U.S. currency. Try doing it with a dime or a
Well, hey, Joe, listen.
Come on. Let's get real here.
At the end of the day, Joe, they got to eschew the test so they can win every time. But here you have a little Nipbex 4-inch mini pliers that'll pick up the nickel like it's a job. So when you're walking through your shop and there's nickels littered across the floor, the best thing to do is to grab one of your Nipbex 4-inch pliers and pick that nickel right up. And you should have the pliers in your pocket at all times anyway. Guys, stop falling for the bullshit gimmicks and being taken advantage of. Please don't let the corporate giants think you're that stupid and ignorant that you actually need a pair of pliers that's capable of picking up a nickel. Watch this, guys. I could pick the nickel up all day with my bare hands. I am not a super genius. I am not a machine. I'm a human being, and I can pick up nickels. Give us a test that has real-world value and merit to it. Guys, don't fall for the corporate bullshit. Come here for the answers and the truth, and stop being played and taken advantage of. Like we always say, come for the price and stay for the show.